Hello YouTube, while I was breeding in my Pokemon Moon game, I came across this shiny Shelmet, but his IVs are pretty lackluster. The reason I got him was because I was using this Spanish Excelgor I got while completing my decks in X and Y, as well as this Timid Ditto I was using to pass on the nature. However, I don't really want the shiny Shelmet, I'd rather have a shiny Meditite, so I'm going to reset my game and breed with this one, which is an English Meditite, which I bred myself, and this German Cacnea I got over Reddit. This one has near perfect IVs, so hopefully I can get a shiny Meditite while breeding just by resetting my game to the previous save. So now I've reset my game to the previous save before I put the parents into the Daycare. So here, instead of putting the Excelgor and the Ditto, I am going to put in the Cacnea and the Meditite. I'm just going to make sure that Cacnea has the Destiny Knot and the Meditite has the Everstone. Okay, we've got that. So now I'm going to put them into the Daycare and make sure it's the same egg that I got the shiny Shelmet. I was lucky and got the shiny Shelmet on the first egg, so it's not going to take as much time. It's really helpful if you want to get the shiny you want to save every so often, every few eggs. I save every 5 eggs just out of precaution, but you could do more, but it'll just take longer once you get the shiny. So here we're going to wait until we get the egg that we want, and the Meditite should be shiny if everything was done right. So we're using the same items, the Everstone and the Destiny Knot, and both the parents are Masuda method, meaning that they're from different countries. Well, not different countries, different languages. The Cacnea is from a German game, and the Meditite is from an English game. I have made I bought Sun, and I got it in Spanish to hopefully make my Masuda method breeding a little easier. Just gonna breed a few 6 IV parents in my Sun game, and get a bunch of Dittos, and that should make the process easier. So we're just gonna run around in circles until the egg hatches, and then we'll check the stats, and hopefully they are something that we want. And now the egg is hatching into the baby Meditite. And what do you know, it's also shiny. So now, before we save the game, we're just going to check the stats to make sure it's what we want. Or at least passable enough that we can use hyper training to fix the stats later on. Alright, so the Meditite is the right nature, of course, because we use the Everstone. Has the right ability, because Meditite only has one ability, unless you use telepathy, which I wasn't. And it has everything but speed. Speed could be important. I could hyper train it, but there's another thing you can do to hopefully get better results. So I'm also going to restart the game one more time and also do a similar thing, but instead of getting the first egg, we're going to reject it and get the egg right afterwards. So again, put in the male Cacnea and the female Meditite. Oh dear. Right, now let's go back out and see how long it takes us to get the egg. Okay, so here we have the first egg, which will be shiny, and we know the stats already, but we don't want that spread. So again, we're going to reject it, and then hopefully the next egg will be what we want. Okay, we take this one. Alright, we receive the egg from the Daycare lady, excuse me, and I'm just going to fast forward again until we get this one to hatch. And now the egg's hatching. Let's see what we get this time. Of course, if I did everything right, this hopefully should be shiny again. And yes, it is. This one, let's see what the IVs, if it's the gender's different or anything like that. Meditite. Okay, let's go back inside and go to the PC. This one's also female, also same nature, everything, but it inherited the attack from the Cacnea, which was not perfect, and the special defense was the random stat. Again, this is not what we want. Also, another thing to note is if you're using Pokemon with multiple abilities or a hidden ability, they can also inherit those, so another reason why you might want to reset. So let's try to get the third egg this time, and hopefully it will be perfect attack and not special attack. The odds, let me just think the odds real quick. It's 1 in 6 that it's special attack, and 1 in half that inherits the attack from the mother. So that's about a 1 in 12 chance, and if I want a specific gender, it's another half chance. Well, half chance with 50-50% gender ratio, which apparently is not actually 50-50%, it's actually a different result, but oh well. So it's about a 1 in 24 chance of getting perfect with this. 1 in 12 if I don't care about gender. Even less if you, depending on the ability, but we're just skipping that since we just want the basic ability. I do not want this egg. I do not want this egg either. And we're getting this egg. Note the gender, let's say if you hatch a female and you switch it out for a Salazzle or Salandit, it will not be female because there's a 1 in 8 chance. The game rolls for 8 different numbers, and if it's above 4 to 8, it's a female for 50-50%. But with Salandit, it has to roll an 8 to get it. Salazzle, anything with that gender ratio, like the starters or that. So again, it's numbers, based on numbers, So when I reset the egg, it just resets the roll for everything, such as which IVs it inherits, which ability it inherits, with the slot, the slot 1, slot 2, and slot 3 for hidden ability. And the IVs, it just, with the Destiny Knot, it gets 5 from the parents, just from different stats, then the 6th one is randomly generated. So, let's just fast forward until this one hatches. Alright, now we're hatching another Medicham. Hopefully it's shiny. I mean, the shiny frames should be the same, but after a while of rejecting the eggs, eventually they won't be shiny. So you only have a few chances to find the one you want. So trying to search for a female Salazzle, you won't always get it, but the odds are a lot greater than just getting the shiny and then saving. So let's check the IVs of this one. It is another female, another not perfect speed. So we can keep going for this until we get the one we want, or we can switch the parents up again, hopefully, to get something different. So let's see what other, I have a 6 IV male, Mudbray, which should be somewhere. It's Chinese, I got it from trading. And let's see if I have any females that I might want to get a shiny. It has to be the same egg group. Okay, a Poplio. Let's try getting a shiny Poplio. So, let's put these in. See, maybe we'll get a female Poplio. Maybe we won't. Let's use this. And putting in the Mudbray. I'm pretty sure they're in the same egg group, but I am not entirely sure. Oh yeah, they're in the same egg group, alright. Alright, get the egg, let's see what we got. Alright, now we're hatching the egg. I think that's a shiny Poplio, I just don't know the... Oh yeah, it's shiny, has a little pink frill. Give Poplio a nickname? Nope. Since we know that the Meditite is female, we know that it's either 4, 6, 7, or 8, so there's a chance that the Poplio might be female. No, it's a male, so... And the stats are... I guess it could work, or I could keep resetting until I find something I want. Again, it got the speed stat was also randomly generated, similar to how the first Meditite was. And if we did the second Poplio, it will also have minus special defense, and it would have perfect attack, everything but special defense. So we can keep on doing this as long as we want until we get a result we want, but I think we get the gist of it. So I'm just gonna keep doing it on my own I'm gonna still try to get the shiny Meditite, but you guys might want to know how this works, so I decided to make a video of it. And I think I'll just end it here, so I hope this is helpful, and be sure to leave a like or a comment if this is confusing, if you understand this. Just give me some feedback, alright? That'll be much appreciated. Okay, thank you, bye.